Hello and welcome to Poetry Challenge. And we're doing it again. This is day number 11. Still doing it. Today is National Pet Day, and everybody knows about the dogs. I have the dogs. So today I'm going to share other pets that we have, which are three rescue hissing cockroaches that I have giant Madagascar hissing cockroaches. And their names are Aleister Crawley and Osman Scare and Arthur Baite. But I don't really interact with them too much because they kind of seem like they like to be in the terrarium and not be messed with, and I am cool with that. They're just not very cuddly. So I will share these guys. They're a little bit disturbed because they're usually in an aquarium, and they're like, "What the heck are you doing?" But these guys are so cool. I hope you can hear this, but if you touch them, so hopefully you got that hissing. I don't know if that will actually pick up on the camera. But yeah, these guys were part of, I think, like 13 or 14 tarantulas and scorpions that somebody needed to find a home for. And he managed to find a home for all of them except for these three hissing cockroaches. I wonder why nobody wanted the hissing cockroaches. But I took them, and they're just kind of here doing this about what they do. Oops. Pretty much this. This is actually pretty active for them because they're kind of disturbed at not being in their natural environment. So that was that. Welcome to my world. And the other thing that I thought was really cool today was I just was on my walk with my dog, and I found this, and I thought this looks to me like some kind of underwater unicorn monster kind of crazy thing. So this is definitely going on the wall behind me. I thought that was majorly cool. And now you know when you see that crazy old lady someday walking around carrying a weird stick or something, or other objects that are odd, or perhaps hissing cockroaches on her shoulder because maybe we'll bond by that time. That's probably me in the future. And the other thing that I'll show you real quick before I launch into the poetry part of the poetry challenge, this dropped a couple days ago. Haiku, 7 perspectives in poetry from the Doo-Doo crew. And I will say I am very proud to be one of those Doo-Doo crew. The other ones, I don't know if I can actually read this. Yeah, I'm going to read it. No children on the stream. So the back of this says, "Why are you reading this? These are haiku about poop by astounding poets like Sarah Hans, Kate Ingram, Jesse Wolf, Connor Muddyman, sorry, Connor, Donna J.W. Monroe, Angela Rico Smith, and Anton Kinker. You already know whether or not you want this book. Just give us your money. You'll flush it down the toilet anyways." So this is a project. It's just haiku written about poop. And some of them are pretty meaningful and some of them are pretty funny. And I really enjoyed working on this project. And this actually came out of, like, if you watch back in the videos, you can actually see the birth of this. We were having an open mic back in 2020, I think. And we started doing haikus for some reason. And Anton took it upon himself to organize and make it happen in a book. So yeah, haikus. Love the idea, and the book turned out really good. I really enjoyed those. But today is Pet Day. And I don't know if there is any National Poop Day, but if there is, I now have reading material for it. So today I was going to read T.S. Eliot, A Dog is a Dog. A lot of you have probably heard this poem in the musical Cats in some form. I can't remember which poem it is, but I know that there's lines from this in Cats. So I will read this. And I have a dog. Hi. So I will hold the dog, who is kind of like a peek, for this reading. A Dog is a Dog by T.S. Eliot. Now, dogs pretend they like to fight. They often bark, more seldom bite. And yet a dog is on the whole what you would call a simple soul. Of course, I'm not including peaks, not simple, and such fantastic canine freaks. The usual dog around the town is much inclined to play the clown, and far from showing too much pride, is frequently undignified. He's very easily taken in, just chuck him underneath the chin, or slap his back, or shake his paw, and he will gambol and guffaw. He's such an easy-going lout, he'll answer any hail or shout. And I must remind you that a dog's a dog, a cat's a cat. And you can see where that easily turned into the musical Cats, which I love, one of my favorite musicals. Um, and that is that. So I hope that you enjoyed Pet Day. This has been two of my pets. This is Chupacabra here, and he is definitely not easily taken in with the chucking him under the chin. He is very much attached, as you can see. And yeah, very few people does he love, but he's a very friendly little guy, as long as he's, bonded with you for a few years. And that is that for today. Tomorrow will be another poetry challenge. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed seeing, oh, well, I guess you only saw Aleister and Austin, because Arthur is hanging out. He was unfriendly today. He's still hanging out in the terrarium. And you enjoyed the haiku and my driftwood reveal. Bye-bye. In case you need to see it again. Whoops, I guess we can get this down. The driftwood reveal. You'll be seeing this hanging on my wall behind me very soon, because that is just too awesome. I love this piece of wood. And that sums up the craziness that comes on in my house. Is I very frequently do things like this. And goodbye. I will see you tomorrow and more poetry. We're still doing it. By the way, I've had allergies the last couple of days, and so I've really been like not allergies or sick or something, but I am feeling much better and much more active and ready to go now. So looking forward to tomorrow.